this morning with Santana, and of course there was Brock Jarvis with his shoulder, injuring his shoulder. He's out. Paulo Acuso's fight's off because he couldn't get an opponent. His opponent was stopped for visa issues. And Liam Wilson has had some issues in the past with weight cuts, Megan. He's done it tough. He's growing in his body. He's gone to lightweight. So let's hope it's not too bad, because he has to be on Liam Wilson at this stage of his career. He needs to be on his game to win these fights.
Well, someone who we know has done it comfortably is Liam Paro. He walked in here. He's probably one of the first fighters here a little bit earlier, feeling really good, like he has all camp, like he has over the past few days. It's only 3.5 kilos going up to welterweight, but it's just made a world of difference to him.
It may as well be 33 kilos, Megs. I mean, he looks magnificent. I mean, I've known Liam for quite a while now, and I know how hard he did it as a super lightweight at 140. His last fight, I remember him saying to me, my head felt like it was frying. I was going in the sauna for 15-minute intervals, and I was sitting on the chair outside the sauna because I was barely able to walk in. That's how tough he was doing it. This time, that 3 extra kilos, Megan, makes such a difference. He looks sharp, fresh, and I think his power will transfer. I think he'll be more savage at welterweight, so it's exciting stuff.
All right, well, let's get these guys up on the scales. It's back over to Ben Damon.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Brisbane and welcome to the official weigh-in ahead of this big night of boxing that you're going to see tomorrow night on Main Event Television. The way the night is going to work, 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, the prelims begin. 3 of those live on Fox Sports and on Kayo. Then at 7 p.m, the pay-per-view begins. It is all culminating, of course, in a World Title Eliminator between Queensland's own Liam Paro and the undefeated Frenchman David Papot. Here at the weigh-in today, we're going to weigh in each and every one of the fighters that will take part in this card, starting with the very first of the bouts all the way through to our World Title Eliminator. The first of the bouts that you will see at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on Fox Sports and KO is 4 3-minute rounds at welterweight. Please welcome the first of our boxers to the scales. He is from Brisbane. He is Lance McDonald. 64.88, 64.88 for Lance McDonald. That brings to the scales his opponent, also from Brisbane. He is the undefeated Matthew Hosking.
Lately it's looking like everything perfect. Out the mud with it, I put the work in. You can find me where that turf is. Pin precision like a surgeon. Bad ones used to curb me. Showing up to the show when the curve split. She know that I'm worth it. I'm finna go up, I'm aerial. I got the hit stash, got a bracelet for impact. Real tricky, quick to flip a pretty penny to a thick stack, quick stack. Think fast and I talk real. I give a f about how they feel. Me and Zay just dropped the propane and it sounded like mass appeal for my
65.3, 65.3 kilograms for Matthew Hosking. All right, we'll face off with the fighters for the first of our bouts. Round of applause for Matthew Hosking and Lance McDonald. Next up, we go 5 3s at welterweight. Please welcome from India. He has 8 wins with 7 knockouts and 4 losses as a pro. He is Sachin Notial. 68.36, 68.36 for Sachin Notial. Please welcome originally from Cork in Ireland, now based here in Brisbane, unbeaten in 10 fights as a pro. This is Danny Boy Keating.
Lady, it's looking like everything perfect. Out the mud with it, I put the work in. You can find me where that turf is. Pin precision like a surgeon. Bad ones used to curb me. Showing up to the show when the curve split. She know that I'm worth it. I'm finna go up, I'm aerial. I got the hit
67.98, 67.98 for Danny Boy Keating. This one, 5 3-minute rounds at super welterweight. hear it for Keating and Nortial. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, 8 3-minute rounds at super middleweight. Please welcome from Nyngan in central New South Wales with a record of 4 wins and 1 loss. This is Sunny Knight.
Your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem, I might let them know. Squeeze you like I'm Elsa, so my let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, head to toe. Said you got your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem, I might let them know. Squeeze you like I'm Elsa, so my let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, never know.
74.78, 74.78 for Sunny Knight. And here comes an 11-2 professional boxer from right here in Brisbane. This is Ken Aiken.
you like I'm about to sell my let it go.
73.58, 73.58 kilograms for Ken Aiken. This is your headliner on Fox Sports as part of our preliminary card. That's Ken Aiken and Sunny Knight, the headliners of our prelims on Fox Sports and Kayo. This is where we will open our pay-per-view card at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night on Main Event, which of course is available via Foxtel and Kayo. This is 6'3s at super welterweight, and from the Gold Coast, this southpaw is having his 16th professional fight. Please welcome Lachlan O'Shea.
Motherfucker, I've been mortified, 45, feeling like a Mordecai. I ain't regular, feel like Jordan wearing 45. Traumatized, victimized, seen some of my die. Knock you off a base with a bat when them niggas slide. Homicide, genocide, televised, emphasize, perpetuating war till that nigga he gon' pick a side. Hood ties from hood.
67.8, 67.8 kilograms for Lachlan O'Shea. This Sydney sider is unbeaten in 5 fights as a pro with 2 knockouts. He is born to fight. Please welcome Darringara Truella.
Singing all my sorrows on Apollo. I've been trying to pave the way, but they didn't tell me it was potholes. America ain't dreaming, they been scheming when the birth definition came from black. We all know it's black genius. Everybody love the culture, they be black by convenience.
Hold on, my killer. You talking way too much conscious.
67.72, 67.72 kilograms for Darringara Truella.
Sounding like a real anthem. Shawty saw my wallet, now she think I answer. Whoa, telling me she wanted me to hammer. Trying to get saved, baby, I am not the answer. No, I can never trick. Unless the bitch is my bitch with a kiss on my lips like, I am not a pimp with a lip. I'm a man with a gift, and I'm doing my shit like, tell them other nips, I'm the nip. I'm the man in the city, and my bank account bigger, and my body count bigger. That's without a doubt. I'm 100 steps ahead. That's a lot of mouth. That's a lot of clout. What you all about?
That is Darringara Truella and Lockie O'Shea. And next up on your pay-per-view card, we will see a heavyweight contest, 6 3-minute rounds between Floyd Masson and Johan Linde. They'll be weighing in directly after this official weigh-in. But next up we go, 6 3-minute rounds at super welterweight, and here comes a 25-4 southpaw from Japan. This is Ricky Naito. $69.80 for Ricky Naito. And he is back after 3.5 years away from the sport. Please welcome the Flamingo, Jacob Ng. 69.74 for the Flamingo, Jacob NG. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Jacob NG and Ricky Naito. Time now to weigh in our co-main events of the evening. This is 10 3-minute rounds for the WBO International Super Featherweight title. With a professional boxing record of 15 wins, 9 KOs and just the 1 loss, he joins us from the Dominican Republic. He is Jorge Santana.
They been on drum on the rail, I wrap it, I bag it, I pack it for sale. Got feeling on speed that hit me to chill. I give it a thrill, I put it on film. Just I get applaud, that ain't real. Come to my section and flex, we can tell. I got a show and she dipping them nails. I'm flipping my L's, I know they can tell. I did it too major, they hit me for favors. Been him since the
58.76 kilograms for Jorge Santana. And this is the world's number 4 super featherweight boxer, a former 2-time world title challenger. Please welcome from Queensland, Liam Wilson.
From nothing to something they'll never be. Tycoon and I'm Dre with the thizzle face. I'm nothing my section has ever seen. Run the ice so I'm clutch, I don't need a screen. I'm Curry, I switch it from 30 deep. Do the pin in the pad like a surgery. She been curving you just to flirt with me. Toolie tucked off with the jewels out. I just in a home with a full mouth. I'm a rare breed when the moon out. I'ma stop playing by the rules now. I've been red plays, need a new route. Queen says she needs space in a new house. Mom told me that she prayed for
58.97 for Liam Wilson.
This facade get applaud, that ain't real. Come to my section and flex, we can tell.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a fight in our co-main events for the WBO International Super Featherweight title between Australia's Liam Wilson and Jorge Santana from the Dominican Republic.
They been on it, drum on the rail. I wrap it, I bag it, I pack it for sale. Got feeling on speed that hit me to chill. I give it a thrill, I put it on film. Just I get applaud, that ain't real. Come to my section and flex, we can tell. I got a show and she dipping them nails. I'm flipping my L's, I know they can tell. I did it too major, they hit me for favors. Been him since the cable was.
Let's hear it for your co-main event fighters, Liam Wilson and Jorge Santana. And that takes us to the main events of the evening. All the action, of course, brought to you by No Limit Boxing. You'll see it live on Main Event Television or get here to Brisbane to watch the fights live. This is 12 3-minute rounds for the IBF Welterweight World Title Eliminator. This is the world's number 6 welterweight boxer, unbeaten in 31 professional fights. From France, David Papot.
Ladies looking like everything perfect. Out the mud with it, I put the work in. You can find me where the turf is. Pin precision like a surgeon. Bad ones used to curb me. Showing up to the show when the curve split. She know that I'm worth it. I'm finna go up, I'm aerial. I got the hit stash, got a bracelet for impact. Real tricky, quick to flip a pretty penny to a thick stack. Quick stat, think fast and I talk real. I give a fuck about how they feel. Me and Zay just dropped the propane and it sounded like mass appeal. For my dog, I'ma ride to the wheels kill. Got his hand on the hammer, so keep it legit. I've been the man with the blueprint. I won't stop till I own every brick. I used to lay out in the line just to feel the world spin on its axis. Now I got the access and the last laugh, got it off with the passion. I keep it 100 on the dash now that we got us some traction. Slick talker, I'm a showstopper.
66.82, 66.82 for David Papot.
I'm a star every night, lit, ultraviolet. Hey, I told her make sure that phone is on silence.
So David Papot just slightly over, and the teams will have to discuss what that means. We might let the No Limit boys and the Papot camp discuss before we bring up the Queensland fighter.
I got an eye on the prize, and I'ma make sure that we straight. I'ma make sure that, hey, I got a lot on my plate. I got an eye on the prize, and I'ma make sure that we straight. Yeah. Like it's a lot on my mind, and I got an eye on the prize, and I'ma make sure that we straight.
While the teams discuss, we will bring up the fighter who will be coming out of the blue corner tomorrow night. This is the world's number 5 welterweight boxer from Queensland. He is the former champion of the world. Please welcome Liam Paro. 66.54 for Liam Paro. So the teams to just have a conversation before these fighters face off for our main events. They might require a towel, ladies and gentlemen. So David Papot will now weigh in behind the towel to attempt to make the welterweight limit ahead of our World Title Eliminator that we'll see live tomorrow night. $66.72 for David Papot. So he remains just slightly over the limit. So given this is an IBF-sanctioned World Title Eliminator, David Papot will need to make the weight. But before we face them off, I might just have a real quick chat with Liam Paro. Liam, this card has had no end of dramas. You seem unfazed by everything, though.
Oh, 100%. I'm ready to fight. You know, if he wants to fight for the title, you got to make the division. We're professionals, and being professionals make them wait. So he should get it off.
Are you surprised that he hasn't come in under the official weight, though?
No, look, I don't, to be honest, I don't care. I'd fight him. You know, I think if you don't make weight, you take his purse. So I'm happy to take his and his money.
All right, tell us about what this night means to you tomorrow night here in Brisbane. A big show, chaos throughout the week, but you seem calm and ready to rumble, correct, tomorrow night?
Yeah, ready to go. You know, I love this shit and feeling good. Now ready to make my presence felt at the welterweight division. Feel strong, feel healthy, and yeah, I just can't wait to see this place packed out. So yeah, thanks to everyone that's out here supporting today, everyone that's bought tickets, and if you haven't yet, I'm sure there's still a few. And don't miss it. It's going to be cracker.
That is Liam Paro, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get him and David Papot to face off now. David Papot, as I said, to weigh in again immediately after this face off. But this is your main event. Welterweight World Title Eliminator. It is Liam Paro and David Papot. You'll see it all live on Main Event tomorrow night. Thanks so much for your company here at the weigh-in. I'm Ben Zaman. I'll see you at the fights.
So there you go, final face-off between Liam Paro and David Papot, but we don't have a fight just yet. David Papot, about 40 grams over, Pete, so he stripped down under the towel. That didn't get him over the line. He's still a touch over, so they'll weigh him in again probably now, but he's got about 2 hours, doesn't he, to sort of make the weight. And you imagine it's only a tiny bit, so he'll get it done.
Look, I think he'll get it done, Megan. Look, we've seen this with George Kambosos against his first fight against Devin Haney. He was overweight. He had 2 hours to lose the weight. He did that. Look, I think a hot shower, he might go to the bathroom and he'll lose that 40 grams. But it just goes to show how hard it is, Megan, for overseas fighters. Coming here to Australia, it's a different trip. It's a long trip and there's fluid retention. There's all those sorts of issues for overseas fighters. But Liam Paro looks amazing. Did the weight, no problems. He's ready to rumble.
Not ideal for Papot, though, because it obviously puts him on the back foot. Well, Paro can now start rehydrating and getting organised for this fight. He's still got to weigh in, so there is advantage Paro at this point.
Absolutely, Megan. Look, that's another variable now for Papot to encounter. And look, he's obviously a pro. He's had 31 fights. He's never had weight issues before, so he'll have to get the weight off. I'm sure he will, but for Liam Paro now, this just gives him more psychological advantage, and I think he knows he's looking magnificent. This extra 3 kilos is not a problem for Liam Paro, so he would have done it easily. And of course, Megan, there's the IBF rehydration clause. They can only put on another 10 pounds. They'll weigh again in the morning. So, but based on the way Liam looks as he joins us, he's looking fantastic.
You do look fantastic, but firstly, your reaction to Papot, about 40 grams over?
Yeah, well, good luck back in the sauna. You know, if he wants a title, you know, we're professional boxers and being part of professionals making weight. So, yeah, it is what it is.
But on the flip side, I mean, as we just said, you look fantastic. Would you say this is the best you've ever felt?
Most definitely in a long time, you know, since a younger kid. You know, I definitely love this weight, a lot more energy, a lot happier. So, and they say a happy fight is a dangerous one. So we'll see tomorrow night.
Can you describe, Liam, for the viewers who haven't gone through a weight cut? You did it really hard, didn't you, against Hitchens? You said you almost put your life on the line. Can you describe how hard a weight cut is?
Oh, it's the hardest part of fighting, you know. Under the bright lights is fun for us too. Like now, after that, the hardest part of a thing is the weight cut. And now it becomes a fun part. It's just 12 weeks of strict dieting. You're in a deflect the whole time while trying to perform to your elite level. So, yeah, it is very hard, you know, and it's those few 3 to 4 kilos now that I've got up my sleeve. I still have to cut. I don't struggle, but I'm still cutting. But before it was getting hard, you know. It was to the point where I could barely walk. I was getting dragged around. It was not fun. It made me question if I really wanted to be doing this. So, it was nuts, but that's in the past now. Welterweights now with the new division feel good and ready to showcase that tomorrow night,
So by comparison, tell us how the last 24 hours were for you, because when we saw you this time yesterday, you still had a couple of kilos to get off.
Yeah, no, I feel good, really good. I got energy, you know, I can still walk around. I'm happy to have conversations here, but just a lot more relaxed, you know. I can sleep. I've got the good 8 hours in. Usually a fight week, I'm 1 to 2 hours broken on and off just from the body being that depleted, but here it's I feel good, rejuvenated and ready to go. You know, I seen you yesterday and I could have fought then. So,
how much weight do you think you'll put back on now?
We still with IBF. We've got the rehydration clause tomorrow. I can't go over 71.2, but I believe I'll hold back on the ring about 72, 73 kilos. So fair chunk.
What about Liam? I'm fascinated to see how you go at 147 because I get the feeling your power transfer will be more savage. Do you think you're going to be punching harder at this division?
Yeah, ask anyone in the gym. That was a part of this camp. They'll tell you the same. You know, very explosive, very sharp, and everything's just a lot better. You know, even down to the stamina. You know, I'm a fit fighter, known for my engine, and now without cutting so much in my body, I feel a lot fitter too. So this is definitely my division now, and I'm ready to steamroll forward, starting with this French bloke on tomorrow night.
What happens in this fight?
Paro wins again. It's Paro time.
It is Paro time. Appreciate your time. We'll let you go and get rehydrated. Good to see you, Liam. We're going to bring Georgie Rose in now for a quick chat to find out what the situation is. There's a little bit more than just one issue going on at the moment, but we'll start with David Papot. We've had our back turned to the stage, but has he made the weight yet? Where are things at?
So he's gone for a little walk around the around Pat Rafter Arena here. He's got to lose 40 grams.
Yep.
It's not a lot, but when he's already lost, you know, a good significant amount over the last 48 hours, he's got to get that last little bit off. I'm very confident it'll happen, but because it's an IBF World Title Eliminator, you've got to follow the IBF rules. So their rules are he's got to make 66.68. Sorry. And I think he'll get there.
Remind us of the rules, though. What happens if you can't get those?
Well, he's got 2 hours to lose 40 grams. So if he doesn't, don't even make me think about that.
Okay. You'll go, Pete.
What about George? It's been the most chaotic build-up I've ever seen, and genuinely so. But even Liam Wilson today, I was a bit concerned, I must say. He 58.97 right on the dot, but he didn't look his best. So I was a bit worried about him. How is he, George?
No, well, he's actually a lot better than his opponent. His opponent actually had a fall. Prior to the weigh-in, when he came up to weigh-in before we did the official weigh-in, he had a fall, so there was a huge drama going on there. We did get him medically checked. He's been all cleared to continue. They said that he's fine to continue. So big dramas around that fight too. The 2 fights that we were safe with everything that's gone on, the 2 fights we were safe with have had the most drama today at weigh-in. So we do have a fight. Liam Wilson will fight. His fight's all good, and we are waiting. I think within the next 15 minutes we should have the weight off, and he'll be back up here on the scales with the IBF officials to approve that bout, and we'll go ahead for a World Title Eliminator here tomorrow night.
But any concerns though about Liam Wilson? As Pete said, he did look a little bit shaky, a bit more shaky than what we've seen him up on the scales.
Yeah, well, he always really pushes it as far as he can, because when he comes in at this weight, he's always a very big on fight night. So I think he'll be fine. As I said, I was more concerned about his opponent, but obviously everything turned out well for him. And Lem will rehydrate. He'll come in looking very fresh, very strong tomorrow night. So expect a big performance from Liam Wilson.
And on the flip side, Liam Paro just looks fantastic. As he said to us then, can hold a conversation, wants to chat to us, unlike previous times. So he must be pretty happy where he's landed at this new weight division.
Yeah, look, very happy. And like he said, he's been very professional about this. He's done everything that's asked of him, everything that's expected. It's a World Title Eliminator. You've got to do everything right, and he's ticking every box. And I think that he'll reap the rewards for that, for doing what's asked of him, and he's only going to kick on.
And any concerns about obviously having to weigh in again tomorrow? We know all the drama it caused with Tim over in Orlando. Yeah,
look, that's going to be another... we've had enough drama happening every day. Tomorrow couldn't possibly run smoothly, could it? There's no way it could run smoothly. Something shit has got to happen. It's got to happen, yeah. So we're going to... look, I'm crossing my fingers that everything goes smooth in the morning, and we turn up here tomorrow night and enjoy a great night of fights.
Well, I've got to say, George, one weight issue won't be a problem is the heavyweights tomorrow. We've got Johan Lindy and Floyd Masson, who's coming up from cruiserweight, but I can't wait for this card. I mean, that is going to be a great fight to really set the tone. What are you expecting from those guys?
Look, Floyd's a very entertaining fighter. Anyone who's seen Floyd fights, it is all action. He's a big guy. He gets in amongst it. He doesn't take a backward step. And Johan is, again, he's a great fighter. Every fight he's had in the heavyweight division has been entertaining, and he's always pushed it to, even when he's lost, he's pushed it to that fine moment where it could have gone either way. So expect that one to be fireworks as well. I think they'll get in and they'll rip in and they'll set the tone for the night.
All right, Georgie, appreciate your time. We'll let you go and chase down David Papot. Maybe chasing after him might get the weight off. Who knows?
I might follow him and lose a couple myself.
Good on you, George. Oh, boy. Well, it's been quite an afternoon, hasn't it? But as George said, I mean, 40 gram, it's probably the amount that you want to have to get off, and doing a few... I mean, it's hot out here, isn't it?
It is.
I'm sweating out here in this Brisbane heat, so... you'd imagine he'll get it off and we'll be good to go.
Yeah, I think, look, the fight will go ahead. The belt will be on the line. And, look, there's more on the line, Megan, for Liam Paro. I mean, this is a performance where we need a statement from him, not just a 12-round victory. We want to see a real statement, and I think we're going to get it. I think his power will be more savage at 147, and I know he sees a world title on the horizon. This is an IBF World Title Eliminator. There's Rolly Romero on the horizon. There's Mario Barrios. They're both PBC fighters in the same stable. No Limit have good relationships with them. So I think Liam's ready to make a statement. I think he'll stop him.
We also need to see something emphatic from Liam Wilson tomorrow night. Any concerns after seeing him up on the scales today?
I'll be honest, Megan, I do have grave concerns. Look, I think Liam Wilson's a better fighter than Santana, but I haven't seen Liam in that state for some time. The last time I saw him like this was Joe Noyne, and he lost to Joe Noyne. He was knocked out. So I hope Liam recovers well over the next 24 hours, rehydrates, refuels, bulks up, and because his last performance against Jimenez was pedestrian again. I want to see the left hook from hell again, and I think Liam's got it in him again to climb the mountain.
Yep.
But if he wants to win a world title, he's got to start the climb again now.
All right, we'll keep across foxsports.com.au for all the details in regards to David Papot and everything else that is happening in regards to this fight. Pete, appreciate your time as always. If you haven't already, order tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern on Main Event. Scan that QR code. We begin on Fox Sports at 6 p.m. We'll see you then.
To find Australian boxing's best kept secret, you got to go to cowboy country. All the way to the back of Mackay, where they're bred tough, like Liam Paro. Thursday, North Queensland's Rocky Balboa rides into Brisbane, a world title shot on the line. See this knockabout. A former Sparky with lightning in both hands thrives on the big stage. Like when he knocked out the next big thing, Brock Jarvis inside a round.
What a statement.
And set a rising star into early retirement on his American debut. And how about this?
Ready to spoil a Puerto Rican party.
Fed to Puerto Rico's Subriel Matias, and as a raging 7-1 underdog, demolished the bogeyman of global boxing in his own backyard to win his first world title.
It's Paro time.
Yeah, Paro's the real deal.
Liam Paro, undefeated.
Now steps up to welterweight, the glamour division, with names like Manny Pacquiao, Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia, chasing two-time championship glory. In his way, towering world number 7, David Papot. This aggressive and calculated Frenchman's a European champion, defeated in 31 fights. Also, Liam Wilson is back. Mr. Damage punches his way to the world stage.
Here he comes, Liam Wilson.
Watch out for that lethal left hook. Thursday. It's Paro and Papot in a World Title Eliminator live from Brisbane, and it's only on Main Event.